folks, welcome to this week's Ag Report. This week we're going to talk with our Texas Ag Commissioner, Sid Miller. Really appreciate him taking a couple of minutes to chat with us. A lot of things going on in the TDA, a lot of things in Texas agriculture. One of the big things is the passing of the hemp bill, and the TDA is going to be instrumental in setting a lot of those rules and things. And so I thought you might share with our producers about what that may look like and maybe the timeline it may look like.
Sure. Well, the 2018 Farm Bill basically removed the restriction on growing hemp nationwide, leaves it up to the states to regulate it. There are some states, about 30, that have been growing hemp on a pilot project or research project, small numbers. That was on the 2014 Farm Bill. So every state, all 50 states, will have to come up with new plan, rules, and regulations to govern and oversee hemp. If it's 0.3 or under, you're in good shape. If it's 0.3 or over, it's marijuana. Right. I don't care if it is hemp. And that's the way it's treated.
Important to know.
So our seed sources are going to be very, very important that we get seed that's not too, makes a plant that's over that limit. Because the last thing I want to do is send my guys in there and say, hey, we got to destroy your whole field.
And pollinators can affect that, from what I understand.
Well, I tell farmers, say, look,
be careful.
Let me tell you where you plant this. West Texas, out in the middle of 4 or 5 sections is good, but if you're in Central or East Texas, don't plant it down on the river across from your neighbor. You don't know what's growing over there.
Right.
It'll pollinate for a quarter to half mile easy. So, someone could just, grow in a little pot in their backyard and run a 100-acre field.
Right.
So be aware of your surroundings. Another thing I tell them, since we haven't been growing hemp, there's no pesticides labeled to use on hemp. So that means no fungicides, no herbicides, no insecticides labeled for it. So when we come out, not only will we be checking the THC level, but we'll be checking the pesticide levels. And if we find any, we'll destroy that crop too.
That's important information.
So people don't know that.
Right.
So the good news is we haven't been growing hemp, so we do not have a lot of disease and pest buildup in our land. So we should be able to get by 1 year, 2 years maybe. Maybe there'll be some products labeled then. It does get a fungus. Be aware of that if you're growing it in East Texas or humid, South East Texas, humid parts of our state. I think the guys on the high plains, West Texas, west of 35, probably more ideal situation. Not that you can't grow it.
Right.
There'll be some greenhouse production. But not only do we want our farmers to have another tool in their tool belt, but we want to make sure we get in on this very first crop season, because we're interested in attracting the manufacturers and processors and all those ancillary jobs that come with this industry.
Right.
And we're talking to a lot of them. There's several of them want to invest several $1 million. Texas will be the leader in this. We more than likely, just because we've got the best farmers, most innovative, the best growing situations. I also tell farmers, if you're going to plant it, don't put one seed in the ground until you have a contract.
Right.
Because one thing you and I both know, if you tell farmers they can make a profit growing something, they plant the world level with it, and price goes to nothing. So.
And under these economic environments, there's a lot of growers that are looking for something.
Oh yeah, we need something to make a profit on.
That's right.
Make a profit on. It could end up like the ostrich and emu business. There'd be so much hemp. I hope not. It may be so highly regulated that not everybody's situated to, participate in the program. There's going to be a lot of paper. Not for me. When I get the guidelines from USDA, I know exactly what rules I'm going to write. I'm going to write the bare minimum to meet your guidelines. We're not putting a lot of extra regulation oversight over farmers. Believe me, there'll be plenty from the federal government.
Right.
You don't need any from the state government. So that's my plan. We'll see what they send down.
Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate the work that the TDA is going to do. This is going to be an opportunity for all of Texas agriculture, Texas industry. It's broad reaching. But like I say, we need to do our homework, take baby steps, go nice and steady, and I think this will be a good thing. I really appreciate you taking a few minutes to talk with us today and share with the producers, some of the insights of what's coming down there. Y'all take care now.